Everything I do, they speak, oh. They speak, oh. Hey, that song. You guys, if you know the sing of that song, it's a Nigerian song. I really wanted to start this with that song, but let me just play this. Guys, there's a Nigerian song that says, everything I do, they go talk. Everything I do, they go talk, or I square, they go talk. I talk, they go talk. So guys, welcome on board. So of course, from the title, you've seen what I was to talk about. And of course, the setting of the time, I set my time to be 7:30. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened on the platform. It seems to have given us a different hour. I've just checked and realized that is a different hour than what I set for. So things are burning in the house. Of course, I'm seeing the revelation coming. And possibly when I just saw we are more than ready from David Jr., then I knew that is about Ian Marwa Safari's company, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong. Hey, guys, I never lie. Because I told you that Matt was going to come to the village and he finally arrived. I told you that the international guests would be fewer than the number quoted, because today, or yesterday rather, we were told that the guests finally in the villa were 110 instead of 50. So I don't know why. What happened to the checking at the gate? Did somebody allow people who did not have invitation in, or what happened? So guys, I also told you that Rocio was coming back. She was not going to stay in London or go back to Argentina. And of course, she was here. I told you the Jamaican uncle was coming, and then he would visit his farm and, feel proud about this village. And in fact, that happened. Regardless, we have flaws here and there that we have to keep talking about. Yeah, so you understand the tingo. Yeah, so let's begin with the Guntu. I don't know why sometimes I refer to him as Gutu, but he's known as Gutu, Ngutu, the widow's son. Ngutu, the widow's son, if you don't remember the story around him, is that he was a close friend to Mayugno, and he was working as a mason in the village of Nyabohanze. Yeah. So at some point, he had a difference with Mayugno. And of course, the wife to Mayugno, who is Mama WEMA, went away with the kid. And from what she said in another video, after Ngutu said that that lady should come out and talk, the lady finally came out and talked on Gintu's platform, indicating that she had not been married to Ngutu. But people are still asking a lot of questions. How comes Ngutu is coming fourth hand? Like, he cannot send somebody to do budgeting. He's still the one going, then he goes counting everything. He's so concerned about the baby. Is this out of a good heart, charity heart, or is it out of interest of the wife? And of course, from the comment section, some people are like, just take her for the wife. Now let's travel through today's episode. Big surprise from USA for Mama Precious WEMA. If you don't know who Mama Precious WEMA is, it's the former wife of Mayugno. And of course, when she came out talking, she said that Mayugno had sent her away and had wanted her to take 500,000 Kenyan shillings and leave him alone so that he can marry a Muzungu. Mahamat Ali, how are you? Mahamat Ali, how are you? Thank you for those who are on board. Just do a like. Give me a like, please. Give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Here we have a lot of discussions, reactions, educational. Yeah, Mahamat Ali, I'm also very fine. Thank you for the like. And I hope you have subscribed also to my channel. I really appreciate it a lot. I always say that subscription is for free, but it really means a lot to me as a content creator. So thank you in the house. I can see about 3 people, and I hope that many will be coming on board. Sometimes we do reactions the same time many people have on the same topic, and it becomes a problem. Though my topic is quite different from what many people are doing on this Nyabohanse family. Yeah, give me another like. I can see another person giving a like. Please go ahead and give me a like. I really will appreciate. And you can chat just like Mahamat Ali has chatted with me, and I'm so happy. Yeah, we have about 4 people on board. Welcome and keep watching. Let's continue with the discussion. If you know something about the people I'm talking about, please feel free to comment. You can also comment about how I'm presenting my information and also add value on what I do. So guys, we are in Nyabohanse. If you are new here, Nyabohanse is a village at the border of Kenya, on the borders almost near Tanzania, Kuria people. And the reason why we talk a lot about that area, we have a lot of YouTubers. That is the village that has a lot of YouTubers. Where do I live? I live in Kenya. Kenya is my country. I'm not from Nigeria. Hatum Omar, you are so experienced. I appreciate you. I appreciate that comment. Give me a like. Give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll really appreciate. I do a lot of content on variety of topics, political, social, economic. I even discuss things to do with Jamaica, America, and Nigeria and different countries. So I'm in Kenya. And there's a lot we have to talk about. Today I'm talking about a social matter. One fella known as NGUTU, the widow's son. So guys, give me a like and subscribe to my channel just before you proceed. Thank you for coming on board and giving the commentaries. I'm so appreciative about it. So guys, NGUTU, after having a difference with Mayugno, what happened? So there was this, a lot of shenanigans about their lives and, the progress about Muhammad Ali says, I love Kenya. Okay, welcome. I hope you are in Kenya. Are you in Kenya? Okay, we have about 7 people on board. I really appreciate. Just give me a like and subscribe to my channel. It's free of charge. And I really appreciate your presence here. I feel warm with you people around. So guys, let's go on with the topic of the discussion. Just as you've seen on the title, I'm focusing on 2 people today, MWANGO and NGUTU, the widow's son from the border of Kenya, Nyabohanse. So I don't come from that village, but there is a lot of Jews surrounding these people, guys. So people have been talking about NGUTU and are like, why is he so much careful about helping the former wife of Mayugno? And do you know why people ask? It's because they used to be friends. So people have been asking, why is he very much concerned to help this lady? Now today it seems the donations came in, and NGUTU, the widow's son, came shopping, and he had to go on camera showing one by one. Now people, if you are on board, Hatum, Omar, Muhammad Ali, and any other, do you think if I'm really taking shopping to somebody, I should take everything on camera and count everything there? So that's my question. Now I'll be taking you through a journey of what NGUTU did today, and I'll let you give comments and give me a like. Yeah, so here is what happened. We can see them at the shopping place. Yeah, of course the wife is currently almost on the border, that the former wife of Mayugno, with 1 kid. So according to NGUTU, Mayugno is not taking care of this kid anymore. I think you saw recently Mayugno in Tanzania, and he was more of concerned with Alex, the Muzungu, the girlfriend and all that, and he was like, I'm starting new. Yeah, so guys, let's get there. Lucy Mwangi, hi. I'm very happy that you're here. Give me a like, please, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so as we proceed. Muhammad, have you given me a like? Hatum, Omar, any like? I really appreciate that. Yeah, so let's get to NGUTU and see this, guys. So what do you feel about this? Why did he have to do all this on camera? You know, Yeah, so let's look at this video quickly and then we can talk.
Educational lamination.
Yeah, so let's look at the shopping here.
Hizi ndogo ndogo tu. Homo hizi. Ya hiyo ndo ni how much? Ndo ni 1250. 1250.
Yeah, so I want us to go through that journey of shopping.
To the place where
thank you, Hatum Omar, for having liked and subscribed. I really appreciate. You don't know what it means for me. That's very good of you.
The well-wishers paid for her.
Yeah, so guys, that shopping, I think I've taken you through it. This guy did shopping and he was doing everything on camera. Yeah. So that is one thing that people do not understand in Kenya. I also don't understand why people go shopping for individuals or even their families and they go showing everything on camera. I've never understood. So for you who are in the house, Lucy, Muhammad, Hatum, and any other, would you go shopping for somebody, maybe you are helping and you go showing everything on camera? Or why do you think he was doing this? Was he doing this for accountability purposes or for views? You know, that's my question. Yeah, so let's look at this point, for example. My goodness.
It's
Here.
1.5 kg. This one can push them.
So he has taken the product to the house. They have shopped with the lady and he didn't just send a motorbike. So guys, he didn't just send a motorbike to deliver the goods, but he had to go in person and begin to, you know, unbox everything and even state the quantity and all that. Do you think this is very good? Because I feel this is risking this lady. If people are seeing on camera and these days people are hustling and they don't have food, do you think they would actually attack? You know, I would think that would happen.
This is pack of these are yogurt. These yogurts are for the kid. The kid can use it.
Muhammad Ali saying, I keep the good work on my channel. Thank you. I'll keep it indeed. I'll keep the good work and you can encourage me, maybe critique where necessary. Yeah, so look at what he did.
A school fee for the kid for full 1 year, and also she has a business. She has a little mini store there that she is taking care of. So also just came over again to bring the big surprise for her, which will push her for sometimes maybe 10 kgs of sugar. So sugar in Kenya here is being packed in these small bags. This chocolate I bought for the kid, 2 of them. One, the kid is yes, ameshakula, sindio? Oh, she has taken one. Also, we have here blue band. This is a margarine blue band, you see. So this blue band is in.
So guys, as you can see, that is this guy. After shopping, he went on showing everything and exposing everything. You know, I feel this is some sort of exposing this lady to some sort of insecurity. What do you think? The people in the house, Hatum, Mahamat, Lucy, and any other. I'm expecting I am Lucy. There is also another Lucy who watches me. There is more. And there's another, there are so many other people. Though there's someone who is conducting live currently, and maybe we may be squeezing into the same hour. But I believe that anybody can come around and maybe watch. If you also need a song like being sung to, like if you have a birthday, feel free to let me know so that we sing together a happy birthday. Yeah, so guys, as we proceed, I just insist that maybe for those who do content, I don't think it's very good to actually go showing everything you've done shopping for somebody. As far as you will think you are doing this for transparency purposes, at the same time you are risking the life of the person you've gone to visit. You know, currently people are hustling. And if people know that you brought a lot of stuff like this one and you're showing, then what do you think will happen? Once you leave, they might be attacking this lady. Yeah, so I'm talking about this because I know such things happen in the country often. And as long as we are offering philanthropy or charity or donations, I don't think everything should go on camera. If there is any accountability to be done, you can do camera and directly send to the person who have maybe whom you feel should get these specific details. But now doing this in public, no. Now another question that people are asking here is Ngutu dating this lady? You know, why did he have to come to this house in person instead of sending a boda, for example? Why did he also have spent a lot of time explaining things here and there? Then my critique was just on one thing. As far as he has bought yogurt, chocolate, biscuits, and he had bought something else, what is it? I don't know. For those who are watching me here, Hatum, Mahamat, Lucy, and any other, guys, tell me, what missed in this package? I feel like Ngutu should have bought something like fruits, yeah, fruits for the kid. Yeah, biscuits. Then we have like yogurt, a whole about 5 bottles, and this is just one kid, you know. Then 3 trays of eggs. That is the lure for you, I'm telling you. What do I say? Hey,
milk powder. So when that one will run off, they can
imagine
they can as well carry on
milk
with
powder
this one.
alongside the
So
other powder.
with that, also here, this is
Biscuits.
one bag of biscuits. Usifungue hiyo waone biscuit hata moja.
Imagine.
Yes, just open it this side.
That is a reminder for evening prayers.
There's a moral of a snack. So apart from that, we are washing bar. So this
Yeah,
washing
so
bar
can you
is
imagine all that? Now, he and I had, of course, and showed us the report of the kid,
which we
report book. What I liked about this place is the
take
house was
out.
very clean,
So with
sparkling
that,
clean.
no, this one should
And
be
I didn't know
closed,
that bread is
so
kept
that
in a fridge.
we are
I
very
didn't know.
sorry. We wanted to show you, so we are very sorry for the safety of that fridge and the fridge gas, the other side, yes. We are very sorry for that. So with that, Wema, all this is yours, eh? This one you have been surprised to keep you going. So you can say hi.
Hi.
Yes, and your remarks to your moms who have surprised you with this. Anyone? Like wapigie asante kwa haya yote. Asante kwa Kiswahili. Just use Swahili. Yeah. Just use Swahili.
Nasema asanteni sana mama zangu kwa kunisapoti kwa chakula, kwa kila kitu mnachonifanyia. Nawapenda sana. Mungu awazidishie mlipotoa. Mungu awaongezee siku za kuishi.
So here is where the fault came, eh? So here is where the fault came. So with this, if she, because they have potential, you have seen the potential, they can do much better than this. And in future, this will be the kids who are taking care of the nation and the world at large.
Yeah, so guys, that is it. I took some time just to show you this guy and what he's doing here. So, of course, there are people like ladies who had come up and through him contributed some money. He didn't tell us how much, and he had to bring to this lady. Hoy, I am going to eat meat. Now, guys, considering the story behind this, young man and the lady. I don't think it would be wise for him still to be the one taking all these goodies. If I were the one, I would have called her maybe to the supermarket, done the budgets, then just send it home. Then in case I need the reports about the kid, I would also have the reports taken picture of, and then I receive it and send to whoever is doing the support. But I don't know what you think about his way and what his decision was. Why did he decide to go deliver in person to such a house? You know, the house is just having this lady and the kid. And this lady was a former wife to the friend to him before they had differences. And when they had differences, Mayugno came saying that Ngutu has taken the wife. Now, meanwhile, where was the father to this kid who was being helped? The father was there spending a peaceful day with the orphans. Guys, what I've not understood is how can you leave your kids to maybe your kid not to be taken care of, yet you are taking care of other orphans? That's what I don't know. Now, looking at the video you just watched, the father to that kid was being helped. And the former husband to the woman you've seen in the photo, or rather the video, was there with orphans in the village of Nyabohanse. While at the border, another guy is there helping his kid and wife, former wife, anyway. So here we can see Mayugno celebrating with orphans and showing us that he's helping. But my question is, why not help his own kid? Or did he decide to disregard this woman totally on claims that she's having a relationship with the former friend? So let's quickly just go through this video. We won't take a lot of time. That's my Mayugno for you.
My name is Mayugno. It is once again back with another video, guys. That is another day, back with another video. We come from the village, in the village, man. There's some page in Facebook. You know, let me tell you something, guys, in Kenya here. You found some page in Facebook, someone call you like, you know what? You know, there is a page like this, is too much problem. You can find something there. Go check it. So scam is too much in Facebook. Yes, with that scratching and everything. So my people, also you guys have been told me like the chicken house was not supposed to be in this place, you know. But also, guys, the way I want to move this chicken to be there, I don't think maybe it's have the good picture. So I want to.
So this guy was there with the orphans.
So you just help me
and I'll quickly run through the videos I've told you.
Pope Africa.
Yeah, that's what
Here they are.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Amen. 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 I see that the real life, which one we.
Yeah, so guys, that is the Mayugno for you. Now he has left his own kid. He cannot take care of the kid. The kid who is now being taken care of by other women from elsewhere, donating money through NGUTU. And yet, he is here claiming to be helping orphans. I don't know. This is what we call drama in Nyabohanse. No wonder we keep talking about them. And they say we are haters. I am not. I'm just a critical analyst. Hey. So guys, after discussing that, let's now move to MWANGO for you. Now, a lot of people, as a result of the party that was at Imarua's place and the tutorial, many people came asking, including JT and others, where was MWANGO? Where was MWANGO? And in fact, there were claims that MWANGO had closed herself in the upstairs because she did not want to relate with the local YouTubers. I don't know. I have no opinion on that, but I just feel like having grown in this world of YouTube, she should have come out at least and even just greeted them, then disappeared. However, she was nowhere to be seen. David Jr. at least appeared in the scene during preparations of meals, and maybe at the end I didn't see him during the tutorial or the eating time. But this seems just to be a plan so that it was to focus on Ian Maro instead of DeMwango and David Jr. I don't know what the family felt and why they decided that DeMwango would not be present during such an event. I do not understand, but it has really created a lot of fuss around that. Now let's listen to what Coco Mama says here.
Ran back to Kenge and handed everything to Kenge, because that is why these students know, though the guys that came this time around are not the same guys that came last time.
Really?
But definitely this time around, because of what, okay, this condition that Kenge is even listing out here. If you remember what happened last time the students came, Mo molested one of them. Mo was holding one of them like this, gummy, and was like, oh, now you see our village. Do you like our village? Our village is also like your city. Our village is also very popular, like America. Hey, do you like it here? Holding this girl like this, gummy. It was Kenge's uncle that messed up last time the students visited. No filming for interview without consent with the guests allowed. Okay, I didn't see like anybody putting camera on them. No filming upstairs of Villa Medellin. Must you put this thing out? If you are not trying to sound like you are superior, you are Calisia, you are a dictator. Why must you put this thing? The restriction will always be there. When someone is there on the ground, you put a security or put someone at the stairs and let the person be there to control the traffic or who goes where. No uploading before that used to be your gummy with Dabu Jr. Even Dabu Jr. introduced her to call mom and call dad. Call mom tested her. She did call mom's hair. Then definitely it's gonna be the same to another person. Don't use people like this. Some of you guys, especially if you are in Africa, you will not feel it. Come abroad and see how it works. Come abroad and see the thing go. And see that a house manager sending her on an errand like that, like your slave, and you want to come here.
Yeah, so guys, Coco Mama, that's what he thinks. She thinks rather. Now listen to another reactor. I told you guys I'll be bringing these reactors on board, and then you hear what they think about the general thing. Of course.
Yeah, all those kind of things, and for Rocio to distance herself. Guys, I don't know if you watched Mura's video, but you'd agree with donations. Both are material and financial. Blame of what happened. Tell Rocio to take the baby to the hospital. Funny.
Of Uji here.
Thing that really pissed me off with DeMwango, she was talking about this incident laughing, and I'm like, what is laughable? What is funny? What is funny? DeMwango.
My dad's conversation, it's really annoying me. It's really triggering me. I don't know what my dad was given.
Yeah, so guys, as people are asking about where is DeMwango, I had just watched her video, and now I'm listening to the reactors here. I always do that. Now, of course, in the video for DeMwango, just on the day for the party, she went shopping for the mother, which is a good thing. My question is, why should, like everything was exhausted in the house, did they know she's coming and decide that everything could be exhausted so that she goes shopping? You know, we always get videos telling us that there's a lot of vegetables in this farm. So I was surprised when DeMwango came in. And she asked this lady, what is there? And the lady literally says there is none. Yeah. Let me just check here.
Haya basi narudi. Kwa hivyo nyanya, vitunguu ziko, hata nileta vitunguu zingine, nyanya, unga ngano, sukari. Rice.
Mboga.
Hamuna mboga. Sisi tutafika kabe sasa.
So guys, if you understand the tingo, it's clear that Dimwango was very dissatisfied that even vegetables were not in the house. So she asked, hata mboga hamuna? So it was clear that she didn't expect that they didn't have vegetables. And they are forcing her to even buy the rice, you know. My question was not for Dimwango here, but for Congrats mom. For a mom that is working, and Dimwango told us that the mother earns enough to buy even 3 washing machines for herself. Now the daughter comes back to the house. Hey, the daughter comes back to the house, and I want to show you. Is this a house of a headmaster, a headmistress for that sake, who has served for very long and has enough money to buy 3 washing machines all the while? Look at those shelves. Literally nothing. Imagine.
Mko zero?
Hey.
Hakuna unga ya chapati hata.
Imagine.
Hiyo moja nilinunua. Kuna rice.
Imagine.
Hakuna hata rice. Kweli.
Guys, did you see that? Did you see the tingle? Did you see the tingle? Do you think Dimwango was very happy? You know, as long as she's laughing, she was not very happy to find that the house is totally dry and she has to go buying everything, including vegetables. She's not. You know, like they are telling her there is 0 in the house. How do you leave your home and your mother is a whole head mistress? Yeah? Who has served for years, so her salary is better. And Dimwango believes and tells us people that her mother can buy 3 washing machines if she wants. Now here, buying even rice for herself, buying the chapati flour, buying vegetables has become a problem. You can see literally the way the worker in the house is expressing herself, and I was like, I don't like talking bad. I don't like it. But what is this tinko here? You know, she was even scratching her head. You can literally see that. Let me turn this so that you don't say this woman is a hater. I'm not a hater.
Haya basi narudi. Kwa hivyo nyanya, vitunguu ziko, hata nileta vitunguu zingine, nyanya, unga ngano, sukari. Rice. Okay. Mboga. Hamuna mboga. Sisi tutafika kabe sasa.
Mama naumia, baba atakulaje cabbage na alikuwa amezoea maziwa.
Can you imagine?
Nampikia cabbage mayai. Dagaa zimeisha.
Acha nilete dagaa, acha nikuletee mboga.
Imagine, they are adding a lot of stuff for her. Dagaa zimeisha. Dagaa is omena, by the way. Now they are also reminding her, hawa hakuli. This old man, Kohera does not eat, not Kohera, Kondad. Kondad does not eat cabbage. Hey, so I was surprised, you know. I know this lady is trying a lot for the parents, but I think the parents are taking her for granted because that old man is a farmer. They call him a serious farmer. In fact, we've seen a lot. Dimwango saying, my father is a serious farmer. We don't buy anything. So does it mean they only have sweet potatoes and sukuma wiki and what else from the farm? Because even I saw you and Marwa buying chicken for the visitors, and I was surprised because as a serious farmer, if I have visitors, I won't buy that. A serious farmer should have chicken, should have vegetables, should have, you know, sweet potatoes, yams. You should only go buying things that are worth to be bought, like now like we can understand for flour and some things. But then I think here they are just telling her, Dimwango, you need to organize yourself, finish that villa very fast and settle on your own, so that maybe the mother can take responsibility of her house, just like the Kondad also. So I think there's a plastic love that happens in this family, if I'm not wrong, and don't judge me. That is my ideology, because I have parents and I don't go to the home and find everything empty and then they are claiming everything is over and then I have to go shopping all the time. Not, it doesn't happen. Yeah. So let's go on. She goes to the market and she's there buying.
hopefully I will shop for them more.
She's shopping and shopping.
Okay, here for now, Misawa.
Taking the bullet
What
because
else?
she
Kadi
doesn't
mchukua,
have what to do.
ngano.
After all, she has always told us, the
Rice ndo
YouTubers,
ameniambia hawana.
that she
Yeah,
is there to
sukari itatosha
do
mpaka
what the
mwezi
parents
mwisho.
wish
Hiyo
to.
kilo mbili. Na hiyo ni 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hizo ni
So she came from here, went to buy food, chicken food. She bought the dagas,
clients, but I also
gave some soda to a lady that was selling dagas, and then back home. Now when she reached the market and came back home,
grandmas, they don't know.
we saw something here.
Nothing changes at all.
She was of course carrying up to chicken, and I was like, okay, look at that.
So eat this for lunch. Mise. Poa, vipi ujaenda church? Wapi? Simba wants to eat the chicken. Tusaidie. Acha Devi ataingiza hizo ndani vitiri. Asante. Nitateremka bado. Tanrudishia tu gate. MWANGO has arrived home. I'm so hungry, guys. Utatoa dawa ya meno hapo utanipea moja.
Alright, so guys, you heard that, right? So as many people are asking during the party, where was Dee? I think she was a bit of depressed and tired after landing in the village, and she has to do all this shopping. You see, she has even to budget the hen that has to be eaten. I thought in the village, most times when we arrive in our home, our parents have chicken to serve us with, then maybe we can plan for later. Or if we have to also do the budgeting, we also do the budgeting prior, so that we are not doing that just on arrival. Anyway, everybody with their own way. They always say every market has its own outlook. Guys, so this beautiful, beautiful home of my parents, that is exactly what it all has to do here. Now she arrives and she has to go for shopping, coming back very hungry. You heard her saying that. She's bought chicken, but there is no chicken already in the house. I believe the mother was aware that she was around. And when we look at an African setting, I don't know, maybe you can share your thoughts, but most times you find that our homes, when you arrive the first time, our parents plan very well for us. They prepare very good meals. In fact, chicken is one of the niceties that has to be served when a kid comes from afar. And I think her mother is a content creator. She knows that the daughter was around, even if she has gone to church. Anyway, let's spare the rod. Let's spare the rod, because I don't want to look like I'm hating anything here. But I'm just giving points of correction. Maybe for somebody else, if you have a kid, they may have a lot of money, but you really don't have to do this to them, right? Yeah, so let's move forward.
Moja ni yako.
We get to this part.
So much because I'm used to this lifestyle, and
She's
out
saying,
there even to get such a breakfast, I don't know where you'll go, and you'll be charged so expensively. If you know, you know. Some places it's so hard. I think the only place that I find it so easy to eat whatever I want when it comes to organic food, and I'm so contented that they're organic and fresh and all that, is the Caribbean, for sure. In Asia, yes, for sure.
so guys, visit Caribbean, and you'll eat organic, fresh food. That's what MWANGO is telling us. I'm taking lessons as far as I'm also doing a documentary or an analysis of this. I'm taking lessons. So guys from Caribbean, hi, if you're on board, tell us about the organic food. How do you make it to have plenty of food that makes everybody satisfied with it, like cheap. I thought Uganda has plenty of food. I don't know whether MWANGO has gone, because having visited 70 countries, I expect you should have visited Uganda too. And just with my little traveling, I believe that Uganda has plenty of food, you know. Like Uganda is one place where there's a lot of yams, there's a lot of pineapples, you get a lot of bananas, and so many other food stuff. In fact, chicken there is sold like maize, you know, roast maize in Kenya. That's how the situation is. So when I looked at this video and I heard that the Caribbean is where we have cheap organic food, I had to raise this question so that those who will be coming on the comment section correct me if maybe I'm less traveled, so relating myself to the little you know, a section that I know about. But in my thought, I thought Uganda has plenty, and in fact when we go to that basin, so that Rwanda and such places, I also believe they have plenty. And in fact, you look at also the West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, and all that, I always see them eating a lot of yams, you know, for and a lot of natural. I don't know, because this lady has gone to Nigeria. In fact, it was her last destination before she came back to Kenya, so I don't know. Anyway, let's move ahead.
But the best of them all,
Ahead
there we
and
go.
see.
I really have a big
She
dream of
had to
making
go
this
to
a
her
very
piece of
beautiful,
land and tell us
fancy
about the
home.
villa that she's going to build.
I see
Of
this
course,
tree
dreams
has
are
dried.
valid, and
I don't know why it has
having poured
dried.
all
This
that
one?
material,
I don't know.
having poured all that material, Caro, Caro in the house, not aging gracefully. Maybe you'll be disappointed because here we are going to see a lot happening. And from the promise she's giving, let's just hear her promise here.
Checking on the trees. Also this. Haijaisha.
Bado.
Sitaki mimi kukaa na pesa ya mtu.
Lakini usingekuwa unavumilia. Unajua mimi huwa sina haraka sana.
Hapana, lazima nikupatie mwezi ukiisha kazi.
Sasa
Siku.
unaweza kusema hivyo. Mimi na marufuku.
Hivyo ndio nilifanya hapo ndani. Hivyo ndio nilifanya pale ndani.
Mpaka kila mtu anakuja kuangalia nina.
Kwa hivyo nawashanga moto saa zingine.
Mara nyingi hapa ndio nawasha moto, si eti kisa zingine kila siku. So unasikia hata nyumba imenuka moto.
Home is beautiful, very green, very
Yeah, so
fresh.
this one here.
Oh my God, we have the sun, we have the rain. We are so blessed. And sometimes that makes us to be very lazy because we are very comfortable with life. We don't think about winter. We don't think about nothing. Look, we have maize growing every day. This is food. This is corn. You know, look, because we come from such a beautiful place. Fresh air. Lazimisha mtu
Angalia hakuna shida.
tika nikiona juu nilimwambia lete. Oh, sawa. Yeah, hivyo ni vizuri. Hizo mbili ndo zilikuja.
Okay, so JT, Caro, and the rest of you, the headers, you will be disappointed. You can see the lady in her 20s is showing us around and proving that she's going to do the construction very soon. So let's keep waiting for the villa. We are waiting for the villa so that by this time next year, we were promised that parties will start, and of course we'll be watching and seeing a different view, just like we are watching Marwa now and seeing parties around and got eating. Now, after that, we saw MWANGO getting to this argument with his father.
Around, the Virginia is not around. Gidel.
Yeah, that's what they are prepared for breakfast.
But I bought chapati flour. Mipango yako yenye nasema.
It's here.
Animals a lot, you know? Yeah. Home sweet home. The mangoes, not mangoes, but guavas. Out of season, but still we have some. I can see them. Guys, welcome to my parents' beautiful yard.
Yeah,
I show you guys this every day, and also for my own memories. Later in life, I'll be an old woman. I'll be looking back and be like, damn, when I was a young girl. You know, Mishka, Mishka. Mishka.
Okay.
Guys, my dad, honestly, we're having a conversation and me, it triggers me a lot.
So that is what exactly she called fall apart. Things fall apart. And of course, somebody currently is doing another live on the same. And wondering why she was laughing. That is Neo Trends. Wondering why she was laughing like that. But of course, being fatigued. And here she's walking with her Uji, taking it. So I don't know why this offended someone. Let me just put it here so that you will comment if you think it could really offend anyone.
My dad's conversation, me, it's really annoying me. It's really triggering me. I don't know what my dad was given. You guys, honestly, I don't know. I don't like this conversation with my dad. I don't know. Maybe I think differently. But you guys will let me know. So in Kenya right now, we are facing a lot of challenges. You know, just the other day, a guy was selling masks on the streets and he was shot. Dead.
Yeah, so guys, I think you've had that conversation. Yeah, so guys, I think you've had that conversation. MWANGO complaining about the state of affairs in Kenya, which is true. Of course, Neo Trends is so annoyed at how she was laughing. And I don't know, it's in some ways, her team feels that that is her natural laughter. But Neo Trends thinks it's a sarcastic laughter. So I don't know why she's annoyed. And I think you can hear this at this point. She's complaining.
You guys, honestly, I don't know. I don't like this conversation with my dad. I don't know. Maybe I think different.
His business. And of course, as you saw, the way she was talking about it, laughing. What is funny, guys, I don't know if Whitey will allow me to share that part. Guys, are you interested to see? But if you want to, you can type on YouTube.
Yeah, so at that point,
Kenyan man selling masks.
I don't know why Neo Trend seems to have been annoyed that a man was shot selling masks, and that is the comment she made. And she was laughing at the comment, the fact that I think for me at this point, she was actually laughing at the father who is praising the president for the seeds. You know, if you can watch this video, you'll see that part. So that we are not just spreading hatred in the house, extreme hatred. Yeah, this is the part.
But my dad is totally on a different page. You know what I mean? And to me, it's so annoying because I'm trying to make him see like what I'm trying to say, but he's not seeing it. I'm having a cup of uji here. So he's coming. You guys will get to hear what he has to say. I mean...
Yeah, so let's skip to that part and see what he'll say, of course.
By himself, he's very hardworking actually. He's over 60, but he's very strong. He has benefited, and this is what makes him to support.
NGUTU has done to the coffee.
Imagine, this one is less than $1. This is less than $1.
This is sunflower seeds. These are sukuma wiki seeds. These are kunde seeds. So that every class of Kenya should move to the next level. I've never seen a president like.
So guys, did you see what annoyed, what was annoying MWANGO?
All people in the world to support
And on the other hand, now the difference of views, Neo Trends is annoyed about her laughing at this.
Tell people the truth. Do you have electricity? Tell us.
Mheshimiwa William Ruto.
Answer yes or no. No.
Now, guys, this is one of the things that I think Dimwango does not like about the village, but she will not tell us. Yeah, on the other hand, she's right about the political aspects, the fact that we cannot support a government that is not doing justice, especially enhancing extrajudicial killings. No, that's just too much for us. The fact that roads in this place are not good enough. The fact that Nyabohanze still has no electricity, a village with people that have really grown so much, like Yanmarwa, you can see Nasto, you can see Mayugno, and the rest of them. It does not have electricity. Thank God my village has electricity, at least. So this village does not have power, and water is not real, like in other places. In fact, at least my place has water that you simply can connect and tap. We don't have to rely on these other sources like the natural river, even though we have rivers around. So guys, here the conversation, I'll not show
Yes
it.
or no.
People at the class are the wrong people. And I'm sure William Ruto cannot go to every village to know exactly what is happening. It is we people to move to the next level, to ask him that in our village we don't have this and that and that. So the moment you get the report, you will see electricity here. Next week, I'm moving to the local leader.
Guys, did you know that this man who is speaking is a sub-chief? He's a sub-chief who is signing the selling of land all over the place, left and right, and has failed to advise the people around, and even the young people like Murimi who are drinking and marrying very small girls, He has failed to control the village. I don't hate him for that, but that is exactly what he has failed to do. But he's promising Dimwango that he is going to ensure electricity is brought to the village, that he's going to talk to leaders. Does it happen like that? Rural electrification happened. I don't know what happened, because the border towns should have power. Yeah, this is a letdown actually. I can support Dimwango here.
When you will come next time.
But all these years you don't have electricity. All these years, how many years?
William Ruto doesn't know that. He doesn't know.
Why he doesn't know? He's not doing what he's supposed to do.
No,
That's
he
why
has
doesn't know.
authorized them to do so.
So that how
But
much are
people-
these things that you are saying you've benefited?
Whatever
Guys,
the
see my
case,
dad what he has benefited. Less than
I'm
$1.
sure
You see?
within 1 year, we shall have a lot of seats within the villages, and we shall have where I was making bricks. I had engaged somebody to make them, but I myself have always felt that whatever somebody can be able to do, I can also do it. You came there to tell me, Dad, tomorrow I'm going back to my college. I told you that is good. And then I told you this piece of land, I've given it to you. You asked me, daughters are not given land at their homes. I told you, this one I bought it, I've given it to you as I've given your brothers. You accepted. Since then, you went ahead and you have acquired some good acreage of land. And that is my happiness. I showed you the way, and you have moved further now to do exactly what somebody went to school can do. Once you invest in land, you will never regret. Land appreciates all through.
That is true.
In fact, exactly what you have done, I'm very happy about it. And it's my prayer that you continue in that way. You will never be the same again. So our president has shown us the way.
Now you're spoiling the talk, Daddy. You're spoiling the no. Go.
Okay, so guys, you heard about that. So I think this lady arrived in the village, and of course she was feeling so tired, having traveled all the 2 days, and the failure to turn up at Marwa's tutorial. Does she need any lessons to do with YouTube? Maybe her presence, if the audience would have asked, she should have shown up to also encourage and teach them. Now, I don't know the conclusion, people saying that she seems not to really love the local artists. I don't know. I have to listen to more reactors to get to understand it. But as for you, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, so guys, that is the bunker we've had this evening, the tingo and all that. the drama in Nyabohanse. Bye bye for now. Let's meet in another discussion. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and continue viewing, sharing. Thank you. God bless you.